jumping like and facing that fear because of Courtney, because it was either
Right.
let Courtney die or face her fear. She jumped down off the same building and actually landed on her 2 feet. It was a pretty awesome moment.
Yeah, it definitely was. She is like my MVP of like the whole entire team. She has
Yolanda?
to be my favorite other than Courtney.
I'm really enjoying. At first, I really hated Courtney. I don't know why. It was just like some of the reckless things she
She's
was
like
doing.
a reckless, annoying teenager.
She
It's
literally,
understandable.
and people were calling me out in my chat about it. They were like, bro, why are you like hating on Courtney? You know, some people might say that you don't like people that have the same traits as you, so you think of her as an annoying little teenager. So maybe that's what you are. I was like, bro, why are you getting so salty? I was just saying that I don't like the fact that
Right.
she's making dickhead decisions. Because
Right.
Pat is over here, yeah, he may have been a sidekick, but he knows how a lot of the superhero stuff works.
Right.
And she's over here literally, after 2 days of holding the staff, trying to go guns blazing, going after big bads. That's literally like Robin thinking he's ready to, like, say if I became Robin tomorrow, but
Right.
that doesn't mean I'm ready to fight the Joker. Like, that's some stupid stuff. Like, I'm not gonna go after and fight these big bads right away.
Exactly. I really enjoyed like also seeing Beth come into her own with the goggles was like it was great.
Yeah.
Like all the kids had such big character growth this episode.
I don't think it's the real Starman. I do not. Yeah, you said what? All the kids.
All the kids had like their own big character growth this episode. Like, our Wildcat was probably the only one that had sort of a negative growth because she killed Brainwave.
Oh yes.
And that's kind of like gonna put her in a moral stance of like you saw at the end of the episode, like her kind of zoned out a little bit because after you kill someone, you're never really the same.
Definitely, and it was like Rick's big growth moment was the fact that he what is it called? He spared Solomon Grundy. Beth was a little weird. I mean, I don't know. How do you feel about the goggles having pronouns? Like, what do you think on that?
The goggles having pronouns? They have pronouns? Wait,
Yeah,
what?
you heard like you heard Courtney. She's like, "Don't worry, we'll fix them." She's like, "It's not a them, it's a he." And
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh. Well, I mean, it makes
Do you think she's
it made
crazy, or do you think-
sense for me for Beth to say that because she feels like Chuck was like one of her first real friends. Sort of. I feel like she's gonna grow out of it, like as she matures.
Yeah,
you know?
because at one point she was telling her parents that you're my only friend. So it's
Right.
Sucks. Someone said started the show not liking Courtney. Now I love her. However, I hate Yolanda, which is a different take. I started the show not liking Courtney. I always loved Yolanda, and I still love Yolanda, and I think she's more of a badass for what she did.
Yeah.
I would like to hear why you're not a big fan of Yolanda.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, other than that, I mean, yeah, Yolanda, I mean, I feel like we're going to end up getting some dark moments in season 2 where it's discussing, like, kind of like the backlash or, like how she...
Yeah, she definitely has... She definitely has, like, a Bruce Wayne type...
complex. Like,
quality about her, yeah.
That's going to be a little insane. I mean, Bruce, of course, like, isolated himself. When he killed somebody, he quit being the Bat. So I hope they don't do something like that with Yolanda, where Yolanda tries to be Wildcat for a little longer, but it's like, no, I did, after what I did, I can't keep this going. Like, you know, I just hope they don't do that.
Yeah, I don't think she'll do that, but I think that, she most definitely will battle within herself because after facing off against so many bad guys, you know, once you kill a person like that, it becomes, especially on teenage adrenaline, you're like, no, you deserve it, die. You're just
I know.
So,
how do you feel? Do you think they should have defeated the ISA as easily as they did? I don't think they should have. I feel like that's the one thing I wasn't so fond of.
I feel like that's the reason why I want to believe Dr. Ito is still alive, because they at least shouldn't have beat him that easy, right?
Yeah.
And also, I mean, I wasn't too fond of Jordan's way of dying if he is dead, being run over by Michael. I mean, that's pretty funny, but I wanted him to like
So
because his whole body wasn't ice yet. It
it
was
was
just
pretty crazy how
half.
they showed it. It looked pretty
Yeah.
awesome out of
Mhm.
that. But yeah, it's like if you think about it, the first episode, it showed the ISA team that we've seen before. So the only member that they had that was different was that they had what's his name? Shade. Shade was a part of the group, and they didn't have Shade before. I mean, they didn't have Shade in this fight.
Right.
But the thing is, it's like on the JSA side, we had experienced fighters. Not only did we have a professional Hourman, we had an experienced Doctor Midnight who actually could fight, and
Right.
we also had an experienced Starman. Courtney is a good Stargirl, but I mean, we had a Starman.
Right.
And not only that, we had a Jay Garrick, we had a Green Lantern, we had a
Mhm.
experienced Ted Grant, we had, I'm pretty sure Doctor Fate was somewhere in there. We had the Hawks involved. So all those characters that are literally supposed to be strong as hell were not even enough, and then a group of teenagers come up cut and were able to take them on. Because if you look at the mansion, it
Exactly.
showed Jay Garrick's helmet on the ground. It showed, I'm pretty sure, Shiara's helmet as well on the ground, and it
Mhm.
showed some of these different characters that are literally supposed to be goaded, who like, and it showed that they died, even Green Lantern.
Right.
And then we have these teenagers that were able to take them out, and obviously it wasn't easy, but they ended up doing it.
Right. Someone just commented on my stream and made an incredible point. The contrast between our Wildcat arc and Rick's arc are insane, because if we think about it, she's killed a person, right?
Oh
She,
yeah,
she didn't start out
switching
wanting revenge,
switching lanes.
and they switched the two up. It's gonna
That's
be
gonna be interesting.
interesting
Yeah, I mean,
to
I
see
didn't
the
even think
roles
about
switch
that
out, because
because
when they were in the tunnel, you saw her kind of pull
yeah,
Rick back a little bit,
like
like it's
killing is
not
wrong.
worth it. And eventually, we're gonna have to see Rick do that to her
Because she
at
did, I
some
said
point.
killing is wrong. A god, like God or whatever. It's God. It's not God saying he doesn't like it. And
Right.
Rick looked at him. Well, God wouldn't have killed my parents or something like that. I was like, yo, he got a point. I mean, this dude's
Exactly.
over here like it just got straight serious, and I was like, oh man, like I don't. Oh no, it got really interesting.
Right. It's gonna be completely interesting to see how their characters gel and stuff like that. And Courtney still doesn't have a love interest. I'm kind of proud
I
of
know,
them for
though. I
not
mean,
giving her a love interest
I'm
this
kind of
early.
I don't want. I mean, honestly, love interests are goat. I mean, sometimes it's good. They're great, but especially going to the CW, I feel like they're gonna kill it. If they try to add a love, I don't want the show turning into a straight up teen drama. I don't want
I
no
mean,
Riverdale being involved.
I'm a sucker for a good like tragic love story.
So obviously she loves
if
like
we're
high school
doing
junior.
Icicle
That's nice.
Junior, then I want to see that
Yeah,
at the very least. I
like
want to
him
see
ending up
that.
being evil and having to fight her, bro. That'd be
Right.
insane.
Right.
Oh my god, that's gonna be crazy finding out how High School Junior specifically is coping with it. And like I said,
Exactly.
in 2018 they released the casting, what they were looking for in certain characters, and one of the casting reports for, I'm pretty sure it was High School Junior. It was a boy who is sensitive, caring. He's an artist. He is just hoping not to follow down his powerful father's path. Yeah, and they didn't say who it was, but clear now. It's kind of
Yeah.
clear that it's High School
Mhm.
Junior. And that description doesn't really fit too much of the first season because he wasn't really touching up on being a big bad. They didn't really
Right.
talk about it. Yeah, they showed they had abilities, but I'm not even sure if he knew what was going on on his father's side. I mean,
Yeah,
like,
I don't think he knows.
he didn't.
I don't think he knows
because,
anything.
I believe
Yeah.
it was episode 12 when the grandparents were saying, "Oh yeah, it's time to tell him he's old enough. We need to talk to him about it." And Jordan was just like, "No, not yet, not yet, not yet." So I don't think he ever ended up getting the chance to actually talk to him about it.
Right.
So for all High School Junior knows is that his father was murdered, and his father was a good man doing all this thing. So he doesn't
Right.
know what his father was. He didn't know what his father did. So it's gonna be really insane to see how they end up handling that.
What do we think about Tuba Turd?
Oh my god, dude. He's going to be the, people are saying he's going to be the new Fiddler. I mean, obviously he plays the tuba, but he's a freak. I mean, just the actor portrays him like a friggin', like he portrays him great, because just looking at him, he does look like the kid that was, like, kind of scary
Yeah.
in the corner.
Mhm.
Like, he called me Tuba Turd. I'm like, he's like, what would your mom think about it? He's like, my
She
mom
told
told
me
me.
to do it.
I was like, oh my god, dude, you're a freak.
I
And this
don't
dude
know if
literally
I'm gonna
even
be
has
able to take him seriously with a two, but
yeah, we're gonna have to change it
we're
up
gonna have
definitely.
to see that.
Because I don't think he knows his mom is dead. So if he does find out that his mom is dead, I feel like he might end up trying to learn how to work
The
the
violin,
violin,
yeah.
and it will end up being pretty badass. Because, of
Yeah.
course, I don't even think the ISA members knew what her mom was the mom was capable of. Because if you think, remember when Tigress and Sportsmaster were in the house right before Tigress ended up killing her, she
Yeah.
was like, oh, so why are you here? Like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna play us a song? Like, it didn't really, I don't know if it was just like straight sarcasm, but it didn't, like, the fiddler is a lot more powerful than just playing a song.
Right.
Like, if you like the fiddler can fucking destroy a building with
So
with
maybe like she just knew how to control the violin. Like maybe he taught her how to do that, like from a mind control standpoint. But his son actually has like the full set of
that's gonna be really
abilities.
fun. It's gonna be really crazy to see.
That's gonna be crazy.
That's something I'm looking forward to. But yeah, I mean, I don't even know what else to say. I mean, it was a fun episode. I mean, the moment at the end where we have Pat and Stargirl flying across the forest and
Yeah, no.
landing on the water tower. A lot of people
I
were
was
saying that they
like,
hoped it
I'm
was
gonna miss that production
yeah,
value. I'm like, oh
yeah,
my
definitely.
God.
People were saying that they hoped, they kind of wished it was them all grouping up around the JSA headquarters instead of it being that. But I feel like it would be fun to stretch that, being like introducing the JSA headquarters into a longer moment instead of it just being like a quick, end piece.
Yeah.
So I think that's gonna be fun.
I feel like if Starman really is Starman, then that's what they're gonna end up doing, is taking them back to the JSA headquarters and doing it that way.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Beth to meet Hootie the Owl.
Yeah, I really want her to meet Hootie the Owl. I mean, Courtney took the owl with her, right? Last time we saw the owl, she didn't take it.
No,
I thought she took him.
Where she wasn't gonna put the owl in the duffel bag. She ended up just like she's like, oh, I think she said, oh, we'll be back or something, but she left some of the things there. I'm pretty sure she left the Dr. Fate helmet. She didn't bring everything. Right. That's all I know.
Also, the pin. We still haven't.
Yes, we have not.
We have not touched the pin.
People think we've touched it, but it didn't work for.
Yeah, right, right.
People think it's going to be. I think his name is Jaquil or something. Jakeem. He is. They've mentioned him already. I know in the comics he's the one who uses the pen, and they actually introduced him in the show as being one of Mike's friends. But that's basically as far as they kind of went.
Interesting.
Someone said DC Legends season 2, right, was no Starman. No, DC Legends had they had Stargirl and DC Legends season 2.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty cool, but she was like a more like professional version of Stargirl, and she wasn't like in charge of it like she is now. Like here, she's in charge. I believe Rick's dad was in charge of the. It was Rick's dad. Our man was mostly in charge.
Do you feel like they're gonna give Mike a bigger role?
Like, I hope so. I mean, I like
beyond Stripesy. Do you think he's gonna
really
create his own situation?
Yeah, I would like for him to do that. I mean, obviously he wants to be a hero. He seemed a little jealous.
Yeah.
I mean, he honestly, I didn't like the line. He was like, "Oh, maybe if I found the staff before you did, who knows? Maybe I would have wielded the staff." Where I don't really like that.
No, because he's too immature.
Yeah,
staff would have been like, "Get away from me, please. I don't exist."
But I feel like, except for Courtney and maybe Beth, none of the kids genuinely want to save people. Which I get what you mean by that, because, I mean, Beth, of course, she always wants to do the right thing. She seems like that's what she wants to do. Courtney is just a kind person all around. Right. She's one of the first characters I've really enjoyed because of that. Like, literally, we've had moments where she would, what is it called? I know, like, with Joey Zarek or whatever it was called, just different characters. Like, when Joey Zarek just popped up on her randomly without even introducing himself, he's like, oh, do you want to see a magic trick? Most shows, if we see someone do that, they're like, who are you? Like, they will all be all, like, defensive and shit. She was like, yeah, sure. She was just so kind. And Breck Baskin is friggin' awesome when it comes to portraying Courtney. And I honestly, I didn't know how I was going to feel about it, but I mean, I really loved this show.
So,
and they just did a job.
On that front, I feel like the kids are going to grow into like the full hero, like I want to say people think, because if you look at them as kids, they didn't really like have anything before, and so the powers have really given them like grounding and something to like stand for and fight with and for.
Yeah.
So with that in mind, they're probably gonna grow, especially Rick. Rick had like a huge jump, so I can't wait to see where it goes with him.
Yeah. That's funny. Nah, but what is it called? Nah, I don't even know what else to say. I feel like we covered a lot for the finale. God. I mean, I'm down to do this again. If
Oh,
you are...
oh yeah, definitely. When the fall shows come back, whenever that is,
Oh, they're
fall
probably
2020.
like January.
Yeah, 2021 ish. We can do like a end of the week DC TV talk situation.
I mean, I know when those shows pick up, I'm gonna be super busy, so that's gonna be crazy. Because right now my weekly shows are really like I don't have anything I'm reacting to right now.
Yeah, we're always busy in the fall.
And then I got Hannibal. I got all this stuff coming out. Like just for this week and the next couple of weeks. That's basically all I'm doing. But when all those shows end up starting, I mean that's basically it.
Yeah.
I don't know. No, I'm probably not gonna be doing a stream later. I mean, after this, I'm probably just gonna go chill out and get ready for the emotional series finale. Basically it.
Of what?
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. The series ended today?
Yes, today. So I'm gonna so I'm gonna get ready for that. It's gonna be a little emotional, but I'm ready. So, yeah,
that'll be fun. I can't wait to see the rest of the Marvel shows and what they do when they come out on Disney Plus. Oh, I'm so excited for that.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier was supposed to drop this week, but they ended up since the whole coronavirus thing, they ended up changing it up.
Where I live, they filmed Falcon and Winter Soldier here, actually.
Oh, in Atlanta?
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, like
that would have been cool to be a part of to check that out.
And like places like where like next to where I live, and so that was very awesome. Weird. I was
Did you record anything?
No, I didn't record anything because we didn't drive by any of the places, but like. It's crazy to think about, like Falcon and Winter Soldier right down the street. Oh my god.
Well, this is good. We're gonna end up doing this again definitely, so we can talk about
definitely.
And I mean, I don't know what are they doing in the next month. I don't think DC fandom. So if anything fancy comes out, Did you get?
How do you feel?
Were you involved in the Reactor fandom? Are you gonna be in that?
Yeah. How do you feel about the Zack Snyder cut?
I'm excited. I mean, obviously some people have their mixed emotions, but I'm excited only because they're gonna be adding a lot more footage. They're apparently gonna break it down into 6 episodes and drop it on HBO Max.
6 episodes? Really what?
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna react to those. That's gonna be really fun to watch.
Okay, well then yeah.
I got high hopes, and if they drop anything fancy on DC fandom, I will be sure to. Probably end up doing another live stream, but yeah, other than that, I'm excited. This was fun. Again, everybody in the chat, if you want, go ahead and follow Dynamic Reactions.
Yeah, and everyone in my chat, if you want to follow Busy, his link is in the description.
Something over here. So again, thank you for the talk.
Yeah, it's always a fun time.
And all right. See you guys later, chat.
See you later. Peace out.
All right, so that was fun.
Yeah, that was fun.